tree. We're going to the Mets game tonight. Well, I am. Apollo and Leyla are not. I'm going to ask you guys, do you think I'll catch a baseball at the Mets game? And we're going to say yes. And we're going to say no. And then I will be ready to chat with you all after I'm done typing this. Okay, the poll has been made. It has been launched in the chat. Okay, you guys can vote away. I'm putting it in the corner, nice and tucked to the side. Ruth is here, Alicia's here, Peter's here. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great start to your Friday. Everyone out there, wherever you're watching from, if you're watching live or in the future. Sorry, I forgot to watch the tennis. I was watching Luann live stream. It's okay, we didn't get a lot of viewers for the tennis. I think the tennis streams are kind of boring for people because there's not a lot of talking. I did see Nicole pop in the tennis stream, and I did see Rulis, so shout out to you guys. Although the tennis match had a very, what's the term? Lackluster ending yesterday. We got kicked off the courts at 7 p.m. by this guy, so we couldn't finish the match. Alicia said I was too. Hi, Alicia. Tap, tap, tapping. We're up to 4 likes now on the day. 4 likes already for our buddy boy and our girly girl. Ooh, 5 likes. They are coming on through. Drop it, Leyla. Leyla. Thank you. You know what we gotta do? We gotta look back at this sunflower. It looks like it's popping open. I'll give it a peek nice and early here. I know, it was so upsetting. The guy didn't even give us finish the point, nothing. He walked right on the court. He was like, "This is my court now, get off of there." There's not really much we could do. We didn't want to argue, so we just left. How easy is it to catch a baseball at a game? I think it's pretty difficult. I've only got one in my entire life of going to games. And I've gone to dozens. Shout out to Jurickson Profar. He's the one that threw me the baseball. I would say this is a very unlikely chance that I will get one. It's probably a 1 in 1,000 chance or something like that. Very low. Alicia said, "Did you enjoy the post of Apollo?" I did. It was great. Thank you. How beautiful is that? Said Ruth. You like it? Here, I'll show it again. You like that sunflower? Look. We have a few strawberries popping up now too. Our little strawberry patch. It looks like it's a little worse for wear, but a couple strawberries grow. The flowers have been blooming. Although the sunflower is growing away, I wish it was facing outward. But it is the perfect definition of a sunflower. Grim said, "Rip to that strawberry." Yeah, that strawberry's in rough shape. I think I can make friends with this bumblebee. Shall I pick him up and make him my pet? He seems nice. Rich is in the chat. Oh, maybe I upset him. He started flying away. Hello, happy Friday. Who is ready for the Mets game tonight? The sunflower tends to towards the sun. Is it the first year of growing strawberries? It is not, but I think it's the second or third. I don't think they're coming in great. Zach Clarkson is here. BG said they are peaceful. The bumblebees, they're nice, right? They don't got the stingers like the wasps. Everybody hit that like button if you haven't yet. Double tap those phones. We got to hit double-digit likes on the stream. We're just one away. So the next like will be the 10th of the day. Exactly with the sun and sunflowers. Hey, I guess that's why they named them that, huh? That's making a lot of sense now. They kind of look like the sun too. Yes, we hit the double-digit like mark. Thank you, thank you. Shout out to the likers in the chat. Zach, you were live? How did it go? Was it a fun live stream for you? Maro is tuning in. Hi from... Okay, let me get this. Is this the Japan flag? Am I right? A red circle in the middle? I could be wrong. I'm usually terrible at these, but I think I'm right. Peter said, Steven, you know Apollo would make a good couchberry. I bet you'd make a good one too. Aw, we'd be the best couchberries. Zach's live was great this morning, and you can see his new tattoo. That lion tattoo is epic. Epic. Ruth said Japan. Yes, Japan. He's circling. Ruth said, sorry I missed it, Zach. It's a lot chillier out today. I thought it was going to be another super hot day, but as of right now, it's a bit cooler out, which is nice. Johnny Big Boy is in the building. Hi, A&L and Steven and Tucker and Mr. Magoo and Fabio and Fam. So many hellos to give. Hello, Johnny. Happy to see you here today on this Friday morning. Hi, Apollo, Leyla, and Tucker from Ruth. BJ said hello to Johnny. We got those live hearts popping up on through now. Thank you, thank you. It is wonderfully cool and raining hard today. We needed the rain. You got that classic Pacific Northwest rain and clouds coming through, BJ? Back to normal? Maro said, Ruth, hi. Let's take a look at this fig tree. How do you guys think it's looking compared to the other day? Should I give it more water today? It was pretty easy to roll that hose over here, so if we think it needs some more water, I could definitely do it again. I would say go for it, right? What is a little bit more water going to do? It's not going to hurt, probably. Nicole's in the building. Hello, Nicole. Good to see your name pop up. Thank you for watching the tennis stream yesterday and for rooting for me. Hey, everyone. Awesome. Thanks, said Johnny. Hello, Nicole. How did the blueberry bush go, Stevie? Not great. The chickens ate all of the blueberries off of it. It was going good. We were getting blueberries, but then I didn't realize the chickens were going to eat all of them. So we'll have to put chicken wire around it next year when they're going to re-bloom. We are having what is normally a November jet stream rain coming in. Well, I love this account on YouTube. It's called Direct Weather. This guy, he does like full USA weather forecasts. And he just did his early 2025 winter forecast, and it said a very snowy winter for our area. I mean, you got to take it with a grain of salt, but it's still good to see because I want some snow. Maro said, I'm watching it from Japan. Well, welcome in, Maro. I hope you love the lives and you hit that subscribe button and join the A&L Fam, the community of dog-loving, fur-loving, kind people. Your stream ended when I stepped away. Did you lose connection? So it was so hot yesterday, my phone was overheating in the sun while we were streaming tennis because it's just like sitting still in the sun, just baking. So I ended it, but unfortunately the tennis match ended in a pretty bad way yesterday. This guy kicked us off the courts in the middle of our second set, so we didn't actually get to finish the match, which was annoying. You have a big house. What's up, chat and host Steven? BJ, you've seen the Direct Weather channel? It is a great channel, right? Jertsu's in the building. Hello, Jertsu. Wiki's Juiced said, beautiful shepherds. Thank you. I appreciate it. Leyla, say thank you to Mr. Wikis. Chaos is here. Hi, Chaos. Chaos, do you cause a lot of chaos? I mean, it is in your name. Nicole said, oh, bummer. To be honest, I was probably going to lose, so it kind of saved me, but I would still like to go out on my own sword, you know? We were in the middle of a grueling match, so I wish we got to finish. Hi, Steven. I was live streaming. Sorry I was late to your live. Thanks for BJ for being there. No problem, Zach. He forgot to tell you I was winning, Nicole. Did I? I think I just mentioned that. Maybe I said it at the same time you were typing. BJ said, I am well, Oxshot. How are you today? Wiki said, hi, Bumblebee. I missed you, Jertsu. I was waiting to say moi to Jertsu. Apollo's barking. Let me give this fig tree some more love and water, because I want to have the figs to taste test on the live stream. Uh-oh. I left the hose out and someone all wrapped it back up. They were probably not very happy. I'll have to rewrap it today. You know, it's harder than you think to do things with one hand until you're live streaming, and then your hand is completely useless. Alicia said, like the like button, and the like button will like you back. I have one just like you, real beauty queen. Mine shepherd is just pure black. Beautiful. We actually have a third shepherd inside Mr. Wicks or Mrs. Wicks. So we got a pack of 3, but I'm sure your dog is absolutely gorgeous as well. We love shepherds. Welcome to the channel, by the way. I think it's your first time here, if I'm not mistaken. I hope you are enjoying your time and you hit that subscribe button. But you got to admit, Rich Steven got better with tennis. Let's see what Rich's response is to that. I think he'll agree, Nicole. Akole Homoshi said hi. Hello. We missed you, Jertsu. Have you been enjoying summer, said Ruth. I think summer might be over. It might be back to school for Jertsu. Are you back in school, Jertsu? Wicks, I love the black shepherds. Is it a short or a long coat? Oh yes, Nicole, Steven has def got better, but I have reclaimed my dominance. Do you want some jokes? My friend told me. More jokes I shot? I'm down. Thanks, man. It's my second time, but I subscribe now. Wonderful. Well, happy to have you here. Welcome into the A&L Fam. It's a great growing community. BJ said, I hope you have a nice travel, Peter. Alicia said, Zach, be patient. Happy Doggo Friday, everyone, from White Chocolate. Good to see you in the chat. Happy Friday. R&R is back in the chat. Hello, everyone, with the triple white hearts. Hello, R&R. R&R, are we a week away from the move? What is it? August 20-something, right? All right, let me give this fig some water. Nicole said on the stream, Steven was more agile. Too bad I didn't get to see how you reclaim your dominance, Rich. Yeah, too bad, right? Too bad. Now, is the water turned on or is... Oh, yes it is. Okay. It's coming out faster today, so I'll back up a little bit. It's a semi-long, short coat. The male, though, has longer hair. Mine is a girl. "12 days to go, so much to do." White Chocolate said, greetings, Ruth. Why don't skeletons fight each other? Because they don't have the guts. I like that one. Steven has always been more agile. I beat him with my power and my precision. Mara, where in Japan are you? Northern, Hokkaido, or southern? I'm super pumped for the Mets game tonight, chat. Home from work and getting right in the car to drive to the Mets game with my boy Steven. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait too. The double dose is going to be brief this afternoon. I'm going to see if I can start a few minutes early, but I want to try to leave my house by about 4:30. So it'll probably be like a 30 to 45 minute-ish type stream. Break Forever's in the chat. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good to see you here. Nicole said, yeah, your precision is always on point, Rich. I think his pitching skill translates to tennis in that manner. His location of a fastball is the same with a baseball as it is with a tennis ball. Gotta pay my taxes for 2025. Arna, are you planning to ever go back in the country? Because you could just dip on out of there. What are they gonna do? Chase you down? That's bad advice. Don't listen to me, I'm just joking. I got a funny question, Steven. If Apollo did the dog burrito trick, would he want you to add more fillings or would he be happy being in the main filling? I think he'd want a few more, Peter. Why did the computer go to the doctor? Because it caught a virus. I love it. Lucky you get to see a live Mets game. I would say I would try to stream it, but I did that once. And my other Foster Fitness channel got like nuclear shadow banned by YouTube. So we're not going to be doing that. But I am excited for the game. Maro's in Yokohama City. Oh my gosh, it sounds almost similar to Oklahoma City in the USA. True, beat the traffic to the game. Have a great lunch, Zach. Zach said I'm having lunch. Ooh, yummy, yummy. I love wraps. Now I'm hungry. Is it a chicken wrap or a tuna wrap? Caesar wrap, buffalo chicken. Wraps are very yummy. Mara said yes. What did the wrap say to the wrap? Why don't oysters share their pearls? Because they're a little shellfish. Akshat, you have jokes on jokes on jokes on jokes on jokes. You got to get up on stage. You got enough content for a full stand-up act. We're getting close to hitting 20 likes on the day. Double tap your phones if you haven't yet, everybody. Help us hit 20 likes. I faked them out, but they're on to me. Apollo, you got lost, huh? What's wrong with the Mets? Break Forever. I don't know, man. They are terrible recently. Rich and I basically text every night saying, what is going wrong with this squad? They just cannot get any wins. Maybe if Rich and I go and they win today, we'll be the good luck charms. Wick said, have a nice day, buddy. And all of the A&L fam, thank you for watching. Have a great day as well. Thanks for hanging out. BJ said, you are doing great, Zach. Getting close to hitting 200 subscribers now, Zach. That's a good milestone to hit. Maybe you could do it by the end of August. White Chocolate said, Yankees have the same problem. It's this New York sports curse. The Giants and the Jets have been terrible for a long time. The Knicks are finally decent, but the Nets are terrible. The Mets and Yankees are good, but they're struggling. It's like, what is going on? Why did the smartphone need glasses? Because it lost all its contacts. Yokohama City is next to Tokyo. I've always wanted to go to Tokyo. How close to Tokyo is it to drive? Because we're located like right near New York City. I wonder if you're in like a similar type of spot. Ruth said, are you leaving, Wix? Come back soon. Good luck. I figured Soto would help out. Soto has actually been pretty good. I think it's our starting pitching has been the main issue. Croc wants 30 likes. Let's go. So we have 10 more likes to get to make the croc happy. The Liberties is in a slump as well. That's WNBA, right? I don't follow that much, but I think, weren't they like undefeated to start the year or something for like a long time? Wow, Layla's thirsty. Apollo's in heaven. Nine and 1. Red ball. We probably have a few new people that didn't see the sunflower at the beginning. I'll show it again for you all. Voila. Perfect sunflower. So I was complaining about these flowers for so long. I guess they just needed time, because they're coming now. Here's a good joke. Why did the Boeing 747 look like a camel? Because it had a hump. Suba's here. Hey, Steven. Hi, what's up? Long time? It has been a long time. How have you been, Suba? What have you been up to? I hope all is well. White Chocolate said low 80s all next week in Enjoy Northeast. Sounds like great weather. I cannot wait. Steven, I saw your comment on my tattoo short. You did? Yay! I hope you liked it. Ruth said, hey, Suba. Brianna Stewart is out. Oh, okay. I know she's really good. I remember her from her Yukon days. Do you want more? Keep them coming, Akshat. They are great. Johnny said, beautiful flowers. Thank you, Johnny. Uh-oh, I think you dented the ball. Leyla. Yeah, finally it's feeling better after a lot of hurdles in my life. Well, I'm glad you got through some tough stuff, Suba, and you're doing better now. Great to hear. Sunflowers are my favorite, said R&R. Hi, Ruth, said Suba. Miss Piggy is in the building. And Mr. Sloth. Let's take a peek at the garden and the chickies now. Mara said, I have dogs. I have a Shih Tzu. I love sunflowers. I like how they are the sun. They face the sun and follow it during the day. Wait a second, they move during the day? I didn't know that. I thought they like stayed in one direction facing the sun. They actually turn. That's really cool. Ah, looks like my mom did some picking yesterday. There's a couple cucumbers and tomatoes there. I don't know, I've said it before, but I have no idea what these things are, but they're getting so tall. That might actually be a sunflower too. Wait, it looks like a flower might be blooming on top. Look at the size of this squash. That's a big boy. Nice tomatoes about to go red. A few in there that have already gone red. A lot of tomatoes. Wow, the tomatoes are coming now. What the heck is this thing right here? Is that a sunflower about to pop on top of there? It's so tall. It's like literally 9 feet tall. 8 or 9 feet. That's gonna be beautiful if that's a flower. The internet was playing up just now. I'm glad you're back now. A whole field of sunflowers will turn their faces towards the sun as it moves. That's amazing. Chickie time. Chickies. We gotta get our one cock-a-doodle-doo each stream. Oh, there we go, we got one. Fabio's in the coop though. Fabio! Actually, I don't know if that's Fabio or Magoo. That'd be funny if I could tell just by the cock-a-doodle-doo. They are sunflowers. Yes, sunflower, remember to watch the sunny face return with the sun. They can grow taller than that. How big that, ooh, it was Fabio. How big can they get? What's the max size a sunflower can be? Thank you, Ruth, for sharing the Fabio and Mr. Magoo and Chicken Mobsters emoji. Yes, maybe Steven, not sure, could be a sunflower. Well, we'll probably know in about 3 or so days with the looks of that flower. It looks like it's gonna pop open any day now. So it looks like a spiky, it just looks like a spiky ball right now. I have had a sunflower 12 feet tall in your garden. Oh my gosh, I didn't know they get that big. That's crazy. That is crazy. You know, it'd be cool to grow the sunflowers and then I'd imagine, like, you know how they have the sunflower seeds that are so good? I really like the ranch ones, I think they are. And barbecue. But to like make your own sunflower seeds. Because they come like right in the middle of the flower, right? Like they all sprout right there. We should play a game of jokes named Let's Make the Stream Laugh. What do you think? 20 feet? That can't be possible. I know people compete to grow the tallest sunflower. Oh my gosh, I just found a YouTube rabbit hole that I am going to dive in headfirst later today. I have to see. It reminds me of, like, you know how they have those massive pumpkins that are like way too big? I guess they have those for sunflowers too. Steven, I'm doing paintballing content for tomorrow. Awesome. Why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. Steven, do you use sunflower oil for cooking? No, not usually. Usually we just use olive oil, or I think avocado oil we have used before too, but mostly olive oil. Ruth said perhaps 15 feet. That's crazy. I can't wait to see some videos about this. I have the seeds from the sunflowers. I eat some and I have some for the birds for winter. That's incredible. BJ said, thank you for the 25 likes on the day, everybody. Getting closer to that 30 mark. Thank you for everybody that's hit that like button. That's double tapped those phones so far. The tallest ever was 30.1 feet. Oh my gosh, that's a literal tree. That's not a flower. Ruth, when you're looking this up, do you see a photo of it? Is it insane looking? I can't imagine a 30-foot sunflower. I'm off to dinner now, my friends. Thank you for this live stream, and I'll perhaps see you later on. Thanks for hanging out with us, Peter. We always love seeing your name in the chat and hanging out. Have a great dinner. We'll see you later on. Wow, Ruth, that is amazing, said BJ. Look at the pups behaving, not giving daddy trouble. Isn't that great? Wait a second, USMC family. You're gonna like our flag then. What's up? Welcome to the streams. 40 likes? Oh my gosh, the like bar is being raised again. We didn't even hit 30 yet. We have work to do. Have a great dinner, Peter. I will have not had breakfast yet, LOL. Question to the chat for those here whose native language isn't English. How's the rooster's song in your language? For example, in French, it's Cocorico, not doodle doos. Oh, interesting. Semper Fi, Marine. So I am not a Marine, but my brother is, and I had two cousins, one that's still active, that were Marines. Were/are, and both of my grandparents. Yes, there is a small picture of it. My brother is currently in Washington, D.C., working his first job. It was just his birthday yesterday. What's on the red flag? So it's the Marine emblem. It's an eagle with the globe and an anchor. I think a lot of people don't know this, but the Marines are kind of like part of the Navy as well. They're like separate, but they're like sister forces. So that's why you see the anchor there. 30-foot sunflower. Oh my goodness. That's exactly how I feel about it, Johnny. No puddle pirates or chair force or space force allowed in my household. The Marines are the best. Ruth, what about your lunch or dinner, said Suba. Apollo, what happened to your nose again? Why is there a cut on there? What the heck? What were you doing? How did you cut your nose? This nose is never gonna heal. Alicia said, we are having too much fun. Have a great day and weekend, everybody. See you soon, Alicia. Have fun with kimchi. I'm going to get another tattoo at some point. Guys and Steven, ooh, what are you thinking? Do you know what you're gonna get already? R&R said, thanks for answering. I know, R&R, I struggle with the same thing sometimes. My questions go unanswered, it's okay. If we had like hundreds of people in the stream, you would always be basically guaranteed an answer, but with us not having too many, sometimes it falls on deaf ears. What do you call a cold dog? A chili dog? Bye, with the double white hearts from Alicia. Only Navy, Marine, Army, and National Guard is allowed in my household. Where are you at in the USA? We're in New Jersey. Ooh, you're gonna get skulls? Are you gonna get it near the lion or are you gonna get it in a new spot? Zach should have some of his artwork tattooed. Who you barking at there, buddy boy? You're at the naval base in Norfolk right now. Wonderful. My cousin was down in that area for a long time. He's currently in the process of moving up to Massachusetts, but he was located in like North Carolina, Virginia, all over those areas for a long time. Spent a lot of time in Beaufort. I don't know if you've been around that area. What do cakes and baseball teams have in common? They both need a good batter. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. And that's on point with the Mets game today. You're going to get it near the lion? Very cool. Yeah, my brother is getting deployed on a destroyer. Well, I hope he stays safe. Wishing him nothing but safety. See, that's scary. See, my brother's in Washington, D.C., so I'm, happy that he's staying in the USA for now, but he said he does have to be deployed at some point during his contract, which is going to be a scarier time. I don't know why people choose always rose over any kind of flowers, but honestly, I really love tulips and sunflowers very much. I don't know if I have a favorite flower. I really like, what is it called, BJ? A Xynthia or something? I know you said it before when I showed this one, but I really like this one. I love how it's like so symmetrical and it's got all of the layers to it. And how the orange is like yellowish in some spots the way you look at it. Oh, and then like more deeper orange in others. I really like that one. Hey, don't eat the grass. My first cousin was a submariner and my dad Army, and my other first cousin Army, I doctor. So on my other YouTube channel, I interviewed this person who was in the Navy, and he spent, I think, 60 days underneath the water trapped on a submarine because his mission got like sidetracked and delayed and stuff. So we talked about that. Some of you guys are probably interested to hearing his story. Now he's like an ultra marathon runner. He does these like 100-mile races, 200-mile races. He was a really cool guy to talk to. And he grew up and we went to school together. He was a year older than me. I never really knew him, but very cool guy. BJ, I do the same with sunflower seeds. A magpie eats them all and replaces them with pine cones. Such a polite bird. My brother is nuts, so it's better than he's not home anyway. You kind of got to be a half nuts to have one of those jobs, right? And maybe it's good that he's a little bit nuts. My brother's a little bit of the same way. Nice. R&R, I love to share my garden with the birds. Zinnia. There it is, Zinnia. I was in the Army, Stephen, at 16, and I came out at 18 years old. Wonderful. What's the best thing about living in Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. Oh my gosh. I thought that was a real question at first, Akshat. I didn't realize that was a joke in the beginning. That's funny. Oh, in our local language, we call it a red genia flower. Yes, my cousin would be underwater months at a time. My brother does enhanced interrogation on destroyers. Ooh. That is not a job I would want. Thankfully, there are people like your brother out there who are doing it. I put water out for the birds. The crows come down and leave presents around the base of the water after. I'm back. I'm skipping lunch, Steve, for these tendies. Oh my gosh, you're saving your appetite all day for the City Field tendies? Maybe you will have to have 2 today, huh, Rich? Is New Jersey a good place to go on holiday? I think the Jersey Shore is a good place to go on holiday. And also, if you're going to go to New York City, it's pretty easy to stay somewhere in New Jersey, maybe a little bit cheaper, and then just like drive into the city and check it out. There's actually a lot of stuff to do in New Jersey too. Yeah, I think it's a good place to go. You can visit the Pine Barrens, the mountains, the beach, the cities of New York City and Philadelphia. There's a lot to do. Why are collectors such big fans of gasoline? Because it makes their van go. Rich said, oh yes. My cousin ranks him, so sometimes he has to pull him back because sometimes my brother can go too far. Wait, so your cousin and your brother work together in the military? Let me just also say we have over 30 people here, so definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet and you're enjoying the streams today. LO, got to be rough when the close family outranks each other. Apolito. Oh, you like the head scratches, right? Oh, are you in heaven? Are you in heaven? Leyla, come here, puppy. You want the head scratches? I feel like you don't like being scratched as much as Apollo. You're kind of like, leave me alone a little bit. Just throw the ball and I'll be good. I'm thinking of getting my full arm tattooed, like a sleeve. A lot of people like tattoos. Let's see if my question for the chat goes a little bit better than R&R's. Comment in the chat. Just say, I like tattoos or I don't like tattoos. And that question is for like if you yourself would get tattoos or not. I am not someone who would ever get a tattoo, but I don't know if it's like 50-50 or what the disparity is, but like I feel like you either love them or you hate them. And sometimes you can like them on other people, but I'm not asking that. Like just for you personally, would you get a tattoo or no? Akshat, it's a safe place to live, high quality standards. You're right about the flag and the official shape of it is a square, not a rectangle. 33 likes. Thank you, everybody, said BJ. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention we crashed through the 30 like mark. Looks like we're going to be making Johnny happy. I think we're going to get 40. I feel it. It's in the air. Oh my gosh, Zach, you're dropping merch soon? Amazing. Akshat said, bro, live in India? Why, is India not so safe? Is that what that means, Akshat? I love the designs and meanings behind it. Akshat, are tattoos popular in India? I feel like there's not a lot of Indian people that get tattoos. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the vibe I currently am under. I was thanking you for answering to my question about the red flag. Zach said, do a poll, Steven. We could do this poll on our part 2. Do you like tattoos or not? Rizaka's here saying moonflowers. Hello, Rizaka. You have a lot of tattoos? Leyla, may I have the ball? One of the kids I taught airbrush painting in the 80s later became a professional tattoo artist, made a career, and raised his family. That is such a cool job because you're like literally an artist. You have to have such crazy skill, and people have to put so much trust in you to like literally put something on their body forever. So that's a really cool job. Ruth said, absolutely no tattoos or piercings for me. Hey, Jens is in the building. Hello, Jens. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Good to see your name pop up. Zach said, I'm an artist. Zach, would you ever try to give yourself a tattoo? You'd have to do it on like your leg or something. Tattoos are famous in the new generation. Ah, okay, so they're getting more popular now with the younger people. Rizaka said, I only have one tattoo. If this deal is for now and forever, if someone donates like an insane amount of money, I'll get an A&L Fam tattoo. Even though I hate tattoos, I'll have to get it like on the bottom of my foot. That's a deal though. It has to be like an insane amount of money though. Like an amount of money that's never gonna happen. Johnny said, my dog don't like too much fuss. They are different. My other dog loved fuss. Steve is back in the chat. Hello, sweetie dogs. Hello, Steve. I'm happy you've been coming back to the streams. You must be enjoying them. It's good to see a few new names kind of that are coming back on the regular basis now. So thank you everybody for joining the community and choosing to stick around and coming back to the streams on a daily basis. Rizaka said, hey, BJ. The Leyla ears are popping. No, because I won't tattoo myself because I won't be a professional. Yeah, you'd really be taking a risk, huh? Tattooing your own. You got to be sure that you're going to do a good job. Suba said, if someone gets tattoos in India, it's okay, but they won't be able to get any type of government jobs, especially Navy, Army, foreign officer, etc. There used to be harsh rules like that for the military in the US too, but I feel like they've really relaxed on it. Like even when my cousins joined the Marines like 10 years ago-ish, you couldn't get tattooed. You could only have tattoos like above your knee, like where your shirt would cover. So I think like on your back and chest and stomach and stuff. But now I feel like it's much less strict. BJ said, Akshat, you need to make a YouTube comedian and joke channel. Lots of short jokes. Jen said, hey, everybody. In the Asian side of my family, tattoos equal triad. Grandma wasn't pleased. I tattooed my mom. Steven, want to know how much my half sleeve costs? Oh my gosh, Zach. I know tattoos are super expensive. I don't really have a great, guess, but I would just a random guess. I'll guess $1,000. Suba, it used to be that way in the US for military and police, but it has changed. Yeah, it definitely has changed. 450 euros. All right, I a little bit highballed it. So what is that? That's like $500 then? That's still super expensive. That's why it's such a good job for your person that became a tattoo artist, BJ. Imagine, I think Zach said it took like 5 or 6 hours. So that, making that much money in that amount of time as an artist, it's a good deal. I think it is worth paying that though, because it's such a good and rare skill. Wait, R&R. When I read that, I thought you meant you got your mom tattooed on you. Did you give your mom a tattoo? Is your name Steven? My name is Steven. Hello, Steve. We are twins with our name. Although I go by Steven and I guess you go by Steve. So you've removed the N. Aksha said I can try it, BJ, but after some time. Wow, Zach, that is great for such a large, detailed tattoo. That does sound like a pretty good price because that tattoo is really, really well done and big. Suba said, when you guys call me by using the name only Suba instead of my full name, it feels like home. Aw, that's great. I'm so happy the channel feels like a second home. That's great. Priscilla is here. Hi, Priscilla. What does a CIA agent do when it's time for bed? He goes undercover. Oh, wow, $610. Wow, the euro is so much stronger than the dollar. What happened to the USA dollar? Come on, dollar. How can we be having the euro be worth more? Steve said, awesome. Kiara's here. Yes, I gave my mom a tattoo and my brother. So R&R, you're a bit of an artist yourself then, aren't you? Didn't you share some like paintings you did also in our community post a while back? Do you have a lot more stuff that you've shared or like made? Because I'd be interested in seeing it if you could share it. Whether it be tattoos or paintings or any other artwork you've done. I really enjoy like people being creative, following their passions, creating things, building things. So I would love to see you guys share stuff like that in our community feed if you guys have something in mind to be sharing. You also, Zach, you said you're an artist. Like if you want to share a bunch of your stuff you've made in our community feed, that'd be awesome. I would love seeing it. I love to see people's artwork who come and visit us in the community. Me too. I love people expressing themselves and their emotions in art in general. And art has many different terms or like formats in my mind. Like it could be music, it could be painting, it could be digital, physical, sculptures. It could be any way that you like express yourself through creating something. Kiara said, hi, Ruth. Zach said, yes, I will. Thank you, Zach. I can't wait. I can't wait to check it out. Leyla, you'll chase anything, huh, Leyla? Even if it's just bark. Akshat said, sad thing about India is that when quantity increase, the quality decrease. It's a sad reality. Steve said, are white German Shepherds rare? I think they are... You can definitely get one if you want one. So in that sense, they're not rare. Like if you want them as a pet, you can definitely get one. But just the amount of people that want a white German Shepherd, I think is a lot lower. So not a lot of people have them as pets. But like when we were in the market for getting Apollo and Leyla, we were looking up online and there's a ton around us, like in Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut. There was a lot of different people we could have gone to get our puppies. Akshat, I think that is true everywhere, said BJ. I did a tattoo artist apprenticeship years ago. Now I'm a painter. Apollo loves the red ball. Awesome. Steve said, right on. Why, Steve? Are you going to get a white shepherd, you think? You thinking about it? I can't wait. It's bound to happen. I feel like it has to happen. If we're streaming our dogs long enough, there's going to be one person out there that gets a white shepherd, like because of Apollo and Leyla, and that will be so cool. It's going to happen eventually, I think. But that will be epic. Nicole said, we have a 108-year-old tribal granny in Philippines. Her name is Apo Wang Od, and she is teaching her grandchildren to tattoo the traditional way. What's the traditional way? Is it like without using today's tech? How is it done? Do you know? That's pretty cool. If she doesn't teach the new generation, it's going to be a lost art. So I hope she teaches them well so they can keep it going. That is wonderful, Nicole. I would love to see videos of the granny teaching. Chaos is back saying hi. Steve said, I would love one. Acrylics mostly, mixed media too. So I've been making a lot of like digital art recently. I would love to get more into like painting and stuff. I used to do a lot of drawing, but when I draw stuff, it takes so long. So I haven't really committed to doing that recently. My main form of like creativity these days is just like the channels I work on and editing and stuff. So a lot of my creative juice has gone to that. But I have recently started making a lot of digital art again. I even have like a full Instagram account where I post it, but it's kind of just stuff I do in my free time for fun. R&R, do you like sell your artwork? If you do, like, how do you do that? Like, do you go to galleries, or do you have like an online presence, like a website or store? Or I might need to get myself an R&R painting. Apollo, leave your sister alone, Mister. She must use natural dyes and bamboo. She's using a thorn and a suit of burnt wood. Wow, that's cool. Michael Dorse is back. My YouTube messed all my stuff up. I lost everyone I was sub to. I'm back now, though. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. Good to see your name pop up, though. I'm happy you found us again. How hard was it, Michael? This is an interesting question for if it ever happens to anybody else. Were you like, well, I lost all of my subscriptions, but I know Apollo and Leyla. Like, I can look them up and they'll pop up. Or was it hard to find us again? Suba said, BJ, you know one of my cousins from my mom's side. He is a very popular artist in our local area. Like, he can draw all types of painting, poster, even draws one of my pick just like carbon copy. That's awesome. I'll share a video of her in the community when I have time. Great. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be great. Yeah, it takes time. Sometimes I get frustrated and cry. Oh my gosh. Art makes every emotion come to life, right? R&R, when you say like sometimes it makes you cry, is that when like you've been working on something for so long and it's not coming out how you like imagined it, or like what triggers that? Just the time it takes? Are Apollo and Leyla related? Yes, they are brother and sister. They're from the same litter and they are both 3 years old. That is awesome, Suba. I just love to see artwork of all people all over. People speak from their heart when they do art. Nice bit of shade by the tree. Yes, I love these trees relieving us from that burning sun. I sell posters of my art, mostly more affordable than canvases. I just went to Apollo and Leyla and y'all popped right up. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. We would have missed you, Michael. Good to have you back. Steve said, right on, man. Robot, that really makes sense. Do you sell your work at street fairs, galleries, or online? Aksha said, I asked my tattoo artist to draw me a globe on my arm. Now people think I have the whole world under my sleeve. Ah, what the heck just landed on my leg? Thank you for coming to my rescue, Apollo. I cry because there's so much failing involved on my part. I feel that heavily. I feel that heavily. I think that is the beautiful thing about art, though, is feeling the depths of emotion. So the lows that you feel make the highs that much better when you're finished and it's all completed and it looks amazing, right? So sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that when you're feeling the negative emotions in the moment, but like it helps to always remember that. Steven, I post my artwork on your community. All right, Zach, I'm going to take a look at it right when I end the stream. I can't wait. That's my jokes landed on you. I can draw dogs, but not people. So if I have to draw people that turn into dogs, you draw some werewolves then, huh? All right, fam, we're going to begin wrapping up the stream here. This is what landed on my leg, by the way. This lantern bug. Get it, Apollo. Save me. Although they are harmless, it didn't feel great when it brushed my leg. See how they're like red? Spam those white hearts. Spam those custom emojis if you got them. If you're not an Apollo and Leyla channel member and you want to become one, there's a link below. The channel membership support the channel so much, so we appreciate everybody that's done it already. I thought that was an amazing, that was an amazing conversation. I really enjoyed that. I'm happy we got into the art and tattoos and all that stuff on the stream. Not online yet, maybe I should. My latest exhibit was at an alternative concert place. I like pubs too. Most important thing is enjoying doing your art. Don't compare yourself to other people. The process is important, as is the product. 2 weeks to college football. Let's go. When's the second stream? It's going to be about 4 p.m. I'm going to try and start early if I can. No promises there, but I'm going to have to wrap it up by 4:30 p.m. today because I'm going to the Mets game. So it's going to be a little bit of a shorter one, but we'll see if we could start a few minutes early. I'd love to paint Apollo and Leyla. R&R, let's do it. Let's get it. I'll put it right on a prime real estate in the home. I would love that. That would be amazing. Steve said, have a great day. Thank you, Steve. Jen shared the crowns and the hearts. College football already. R&R sent the hearts. And Ruth sent the hearts. Excellent art advice, said R&R. I love your jokes, Akshat. 9 p.m. for us. Zach Katia Rodriguez said hello. Hello and goodbye, Katia. Sorry, you caught us right at the end. But you can always watch the stream on Runback, and we got so much content on the channel. If you guys haven't watched the Jai Roar scooter video, it's been getting a bunch of views over the last day, which is good to see. Leyla, what's going on with you? You feel a ghost? Is a ghost petting you? One more throw for the puppies, and then I'm going to wrap it up for the part 1. Peace and love, fam. I hope you're enjoying your Friday so far. We will see you again in just a couple of hours. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for all the jokes, Akshat. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye, guys. Take care. Thanks.